But whom say ye that I am?
And upon this rock I will build my church.
Yahshua!
Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God.
Yahshua!
The gates of hell shall not prevail.
I am the resurrection and the life. Do you believe this?
This is it. This is Yeshua.
Whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am?
Some say that thou art John the Baptist, some Elias, and others Jeremiah, prophets.
But whom say ye that I am?
Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God.
Yahshua!
Yeshua is salvation, and salvation is Yeshua. Jesus. He never existed. Jesus was made up in the 18th and 19th centuries AD. Jesus is not historical. On the other hand, Yeshua. He exists. Yeshua. He always exists. Yeshua is historical, and Yeshua, he is salvation, and salvation is Yeshua.
The Son of the living God.
Pontius Pilate. Pontius Pilate. He was the 5th Roman governor of Judea, serving under Emperor Tiberius. Pontius. This is not his name. It is the geographical location of his residence. Pilate. He wrote a letter to Caesar, describing the events of Judea. In this letter, Pilate gives a description of Yeshua, of the Jews, and of himself. Pilate's letter, it is also called the Acts of Pilate and the Gospel of Nichodemus. This letter, it has been demonized by scholars to prevent the public from reading it and finding out the true complexion of Yeshua and the Jews. Scholars, they give a late date of 150 to 255 AD as the date when the letter was written, but this date, it is incorrect, and it is one of the ways that scholars demonize the letter from Pilate. This letter, it was written during the time of Pilate. This letter is not a forgery, it is not legend, it is not myth, and it was written before 36 AD. 36 AD, this is the year Pilate was removed as governor of Judea, which means the letter was written before 36 AD. Pilate says the following about the Jews and Yahshua. He says the following in the letter. One day in passing by the place called Siloe. Siloe, this is the pool of Siloam, located in Jerusalem. Pilate continues. Where there was a great concourse of people, I observed in the midst of the group a young man who was leaning against a tree, calmly addressing the multitude. I was told it was Yeshua. Pilate continues by saying, his golden-colored hair and beard gave to his appearance a celestial aspect. He appeared to be about 30 years old. Never have I seen a sweeter or more serene countenance. What a contrast between him and his hearers with their black beards and tawny complexions. It is here that Pilate gives a description of the Jews, letting us know that the Jews are black. Pilate said their black beards and tawny complexions. The word tawny is just another word for black. In the early 1700s AD, the words tawny and swarthy, they were used interchangeably. They carried the same meaning as darkly brown. Today, the meaning has changed to tan, brown, orange, olive color. And this was done by the Caucasian. Pilate continues in the letter. Pilate, he contrasts the poor with the rich. He shows in the letter that the poor looked at Yahshua as their king. In the letter he says, the Jews were divided in their opinion of him. The poor class claiming him as their king and their deliverer from the Roman authority. Next, Pilate gives the rich people's opinion, and pay close attention to what the rich people say about Yahshua. Pilate says, but the rich Jews hated him and cursed him behind his back and called him an Egyptian necromancer. An Egyptian necromancer. The rich Jews, they called Yeshua an Egyptian. This means Yeshua is black. The complexion of the ancient Egyptians is black. Thus Pilate, he let us know that Yeshua is black, with dark brown hair and beard. Yahshua is black. The color of Yahshua is very important to know. Many Caucasians, they make the claim that it doesn't matter what color Yahshua is, or Yahshua, He is all colors for all people. But this is a way to avoid truth, and it is a way to include everyone that suffers from genetic mutations. Those that say it doesn't matter what color Yahshua is, they need to know that it does matter, because truth matters. The colors ascribed to Yahshua and accepted by the Caucasian is white, olive, and Mediterranean, even though Mediterranean is not a color. Yahshua, he cannot be white, and he cannot be olive, and he cannot be Mediterranean color, because the people that are classified as white, olive, and Mediterranean, these people are mutants that suffer from OCA 1 to 7. Is Yahshua white, Mediterranean, or olive color? Many people are not aware of what goes into the claim that Yahshua is white, Mediterranean, olive, mixed, mulatto, and the like. Claiming that Yahshua is white, Mediterranean, or olive, that is to say that Yahshua, he have recessive genes, and his pineal gland is calcified and non-functioning. He cannot produce melanin. He has rickets and headlights. He has Neanderthal DNA and Denisovan DNA. He is a mutant and suffers from OCA 1 to 7 and other genetic disorders. Claiming that Yahshua is white, Mediterranean, or olive is to say that Yahshua has a mutated TCHH gene, has pheomelanin, which is animal melanin, and has sulfur, benzothiazine, and benzothiazole derivatives, which cannot protect him from the rays of the sun and radiation. The very sun that he created, it burns his skin and causes skin cancer. He has uncombable hair syndrome 3. He has pilomaxicroma, which is a skin disease of the face, scalp, neck, upper limb, and shoulder. It is a benign skin tumor derived from the hair matrix. And lastly, claiming that Yahshua is white, Mediterranean, or olive is to say that he is listed in the mellow cards of human melodies as a disease. All of the above is what it means to be white, Mediterranean, and olive, and all of the above is the genetic and DNA makeup of all white, Mediterranean, and olive people. Understanding this makes it very clear that Yahshua, he cannot be white, he cannot be Mediterranean, and he cannot be olive color. This makes it necessary that Yahshua is black, and it cannot be otherwise.